Jam on Toast Productions.
Well, you need to make sure your hands are wet. Please, look.
Are you going to put some designs in it? You might
So
have to
what
get
you
a
can do
tool.
then, once it's wet, you're going to put your hands over your clay and hide it. Just generally to check that it's in the middle and it's not wobbling too far, because you can't really tell until you've got somebody's hands on it whether it's really wobbling. Okay, so cover it over first, see if you're happy. Is it pretty central?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you can do now, you can start putting your hands around the outside edges and press your thumbs into the middle. Now, if you want, do you want to do bowl or cup? Cup. Okay. So don't press too far out. You want to press sort of down rather than out, and keep your hands around the outside quite firm, because the clay tries to escape any pressure you put on it.
Okay.
So if you press down, the clay is going to go that way to go out of it. So if your hands are keeping it upright, it will go up rather than out. Okay. So your outside fingers are important for keeping the clay. And just make sure you don't go all the way through the bottom. You can do now with, you right or left-handed?
Right.
Right, so keep your left hand supporting the outside of the pot. Right hand, make a thumbs down, and then start and press against the side where your hand is, and lift your hands upwards at the same sort of speed. That's it. And you'll start and bring it taller. That's it. This hand quite flat and quite firm, because you're curling it a little bit, that's making it go down. Whereas if your hand's quite flat, then your clay hasn't really got anywhere to go but up.
Okay.
Okay? And if it starts to get sticky, we add more water. That's better.
Oh wow,
Can you see it's going up now rather than out?
Yeah.
So is it actually easier to make a cup?
No. It all depends on how your hands are with the clay, and
Who's making a bowl?
it's got a bowl now. Yeah. You're making a bowl. Quite often the clay decides what it's going to be. Okay, so now you want to take all the extra slip out the inside of the bowl. Pinch that sponge really, really tightly, otherwise it does fly off. And you're just sort of smoothing out all the slip we don't need. I'm just doing a cut underneath so we can take it off. Okay, now do you want to spiral in the middle of your pot as well?
Yes.
Yes. Silly question, why did I ask? Okay, so
How many people have ever said no?
nobody says no. I've not had one boy yesterday that was a bit like, yes. So I was like, oh, come on. So, like you would hold a pencil, you start in the middle, you just touch it to the middle and draw a line very gently to one side, like you're drawing on paper, not sort of sticking in and dragging it across. Perfect. There we go. You can do a second one if you want to. Again, you start in the middle and work out to one edge. That's it.